What's up?
Hey, Heather. Thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem, and I need your help.
Oh, always happy to help where I can. What's up? Did you not understand this week's story? Did you lose the Bible in the sanctuary again? You didn't hit the pastor's car again, did you?
No, nothing like that. I'm trying to get ready for a musical, and I have an idea of who will play what parts and who I need to ask to do certain jobs. But I'm stuck on who is going to direct and lead the group.
Wow, that is a super big job. So let's see who you've got.
Okay, so this person is super. She's got lots of friends. She does all kinds of volunteer jobs around the church and her school, and I think the kids will listen to her.
Well, she is a super strong leader, but she's also super busy and she misses a lot because of all her other commitments.
Yeah, so then there's this one, and he has experience in leading because he is the quarterback on his football team. So he's good at telling others what plays to run and leading his team.
Well, that's true. But he's never been on stage or come to any of our productions, so he might not understand how to run a show.
Yeah, good point. Then there's this last one, but she's pretty quiet, and I'm not sure if she's the right person.
Well, she does come to all the practices. She was in the show last year, and she isn't overcommitted with other things.
But she's always quiet.
You know, Haley, sometimes being quiet isn't a weakness. Maybe she's just waiting for the chance to make some noise.
Huh?
Oh. Well, okay, so like in today's story, Gideon was not a leader. He wasn't from a strong tribe of the Israelites, and when God first sent the angel to call him into leadership, he was hiding and working quietly at night so as not to gain attention to himself. He was threshing in a place where he wouldn't be seen by the enemy.
Yeah, he was kind of shy, but he questioned God a lot.
Well, yeah, he wasn't sure he was really talking to God, so he did question him. But at this time in the Israelite history, people had sinned again, like a lot. And they had been worshiping other gods by building statues and stuff. I think he believed in God, but he had learned some bad habits, and God realized he needed to show Gideon there was only one real God.
So how is this quiet girl like Gideon?
Well, once Gideon knew that it really was God talking to him and leading him, he gathered an army to attack and run off the enemy. But God said that the army he gathered was too big and to send home any that were just afraid.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of them left and went back home.
Exactly. But God said that they were still too many. So he told Gideon to only take the ones that drank from water by cupping their hands and scooping up the water. So he ended up only taking 300 men to defeat an entire army.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure how this...
Okay, so Gideon gives every man in the army a jar and a trumpet. And tells them to surround the place where the enemy was camped. And on his mark, do what he does. So in the middle of the night, Gideon and his men throw down and break the jars, and they all blow their trumpets really loud. The enemy is so confused and scared by the noise that they end up fighting and killing each other. And Gideon wins back the land from the Israelites.
Oh, so even though Gideon was a quiet guy and not a big, strong, tough guy, God saw that he was the perfect person for the job and used him to lead others. Question. Why did God not just send everyone who first came to defeat the enemy?
Okay, so if he had sent the original army that Gideon gathered, that was 32,000 men. And if they had won, then it would be easy for the Israelites and others to say, well, God didn't have anything to do with it. It was this giant army we put together. God wanted the people to see the miracle and remember that there is only one God who will care for them and guide them, and the other gods they were worshiping weren't real, and so therefore it gave them nothing.
Oh, so by seeing the victory with just 300 men over an entire huge, humongous army by a quiet little guy like Gideon helped the Israelites remember there's only one God who we should follow.
Exactly. Now, who do you think you're going to pick to be the director? The outgoing popular girl? The strong and mighty football player? Or this quiet, dedicated girl?
Yeah, definitely the quiet girl. I bet she's going to do great things. She is always at practice, she is kind, and she comes to church almost every week. Now, one more question. Where do I get the trumpet and jars?
Haley, you don't need trumpet and jars to have a great play.
I'm just kidding. I'm starving. All this decision making has made me so hungry. Let's go get smoothies and sandwiches.